Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey Hammer and I am a 5th grade teacher in the town of Rossville. We are a super small school. In my whole 5th grade class, we only have 40 students, so we're very small, a lot smaller than a lot of other people in Kansas City. There are only 2 5th grade teachers. I teach math and science to the 5th graders, and my teaching partner teaches ELA and social studies to the 5th graders. So that's kind of how we departmentalize. Tech in my classroom, we have 5 iPads. So in my class, I have 20 students. We have 5 iPads for them to use. Obviously, that's not really enough for them to use individually every day. So we also have Chromebooks for the students. The students are one-to-one on Chromebooks. Some things I do like about the Chromebooks is that they do have a keyboard that they can actually type on instead of the screen. Before we had Chromebooks, this is only the second year that we've had Chromebooks. Before Chromebooks, we had iPads. And it took the students a long time to actually type things out because they were just pushing the screen one by one. So my teaching partner and I really do like the keyboards so they can actually practice typing in 5th grade. So we do like that a lot. I also do have a Promethean board. That's a big touch screen board. It's not like the white ones that some people have where you have to have the pen. It's an actual touchscreen computer board in my room, so we're lucky to have those. Unfortunately, I'm not really familiar with the ISTE standards, so I'm excited to learn about those in this class and how to incorporate them more into my teaching and for the students' learning. And I'm also not really familiar with the SAMR model. I really enjoyed that video though, and how it talked about taking your lesson from like the bare minimum and making it even better just by using technology and showing students what they can use and enhancing that learning. So I'm definitely excited to use that. So like I said before, my favorite technology is probably Chromebooks just because of the keyboard, and that's what we have in our school. So I'm most familiar with that. If we could have MacBooks too, that would be awesome, but kids don't get those in our school until high schools when they can use them. But we are fortunate enough that we are one-to-one in Chromebooks, one-to-one on Chromebooks for students. Some technology things that I like. I have my students either do extra math or front row education every day to work on their math fluency after the lesson. If they get finished early or if we just have like an extra 5 or 10 minutes, the kids will log on there. And I like it because I can see student progress on my end of it rather than just thinking that the students are doing it and we never actually see how they're doing. So I like to see that I can go back and actually look at reports of how the students were doing. So that's awesome. Also, I know a lot of you had mentioned this too. Kahoot is a huge hit in 5th grade because the students get so engaged. We use it a lot for reviewing before a test because they get really engaged. Sorry about that. They get really engaged with their learning, and but they're also reviewing for their tests. So my kids, they love it. We use it every month at least, if not more. And so that's something I will continue to use. Someone else had mentioned that I was watching videos about like allowing students to make up questions to put in the Kahoot. I've done that before too, and my students love it because then they know they get that question right and they're just like, oh, that's my question. But that's definitely something that we used to, and my kids love it. But sometimes, it's just teacher made. We'll play it and do it that way. So technology for students though and beliefs, I believe technology should be used every day in student learning. I think students today are so lucky that they have the technology that they do. Growing up, I only went to computer lab once a week if we were lucky. Today, students have one-to-one almost anything in classrooms to enhance their learning. They have virtual manipulatives. You don't even have to have the real thing anymore. Yes, I still believe that it is good to put your hands on the real blocks and everything else to make it worthwhile, but having things virtually too are so much easier, and people are going paperless, and so we're saving our school money as well. So I believe that technology should be used every day in the classroom. I use it every day. My teaching partner uses it every day. Our whole school uses it every single day that we teach. And we are so lucky that we have some of the technology that we do. But I know there can be some bad to technology. There always is some downfalls. And one of the main things is monitoring students, what they can and cannot get on. So our department does an awesome job on blocking some stuff. But we can't block everything out there until it's found. So that's some drawbacks. But I absolutely believe that technology is huge in student learning, and we should just continue using it every day.